fastest lap on the last lap, and he was able to put everything on the line to take that race victory. He knew it was the opportunity for it, and Mahendra comes through for the win. Pepe Osuna does everything he can to hold on to that, but just ends up coming up short by a tenth of a second. Perez came through halfway around that lap to get himself up into third position, but then there were four abreast on the run down in towards turn 20. It looked like it was Kevin Fontana trying to attack him, along with DeSaro and Fenton Seabright, and at the end of it all, it was our pole setter Perez that's been able to come away with his first career podium. So this is a weekend of firsts on the rostrum spots all the way through, so it's been a great weekend for the 300 class.
Well, we had 5 riders this weekend score their first ever career podiums, and the other in the top 3 yesterday, Lennox Lehman, scored his first ever win. So you're absolutely right there, Steve. Kevin Fontana, where did he come from on that last lap up into 4th, riding for that podium for so long? His first weekend of first for him as well. His first super pole yesterday, his first podium today, and now his first time leading the FIM Supersport 300 World Championship. You mentioned it earlier about Mahendra Pratama, former race winner in the class, 2-time race winner. It's the first time we've had an Indonesian winner since that as well. So 5 years of a wait for Indonesia, but great to be able to see them claim a race winner in the 300 class. And Mahendra really had to work hard. But there is our race winner, Aldi. Satya Mahendra judged it to perfection on that final lap. You could see from his lap time, 1:58.987, how hard he was pushing on that last lap as well, and that's his second fastest lap of the weekend too. Yeah, and it's a really impressive performance by him, and you can see the crew down there celebrating. Steph just getting a big hug there from his rider as well, and for all the teams after such a long wait, it's always a really big reward whenever you're able to come away with a race victory going into the summer break. That's really important, and the championship is close. There's only 4 points between the likes of Samuel DeSaro inside the top 5. And there it is confirmed. Manny Cour, Matteo Vanucci slipping to 4th place in the points. Mirko Janai down to 7th. Umberto Maia moving himself into contention, up into P6 in the points standings as well. A total of 35 riders already have scored the grid, coming through on the number 41 machine for AG Motorsport Italia. He salvages a point. I'm sure it won't be the last for the very talented young Pepe Osuna. Fantastic performance there. I cannot believe how quickly he came through the field in those particularly wet early laps. Yeah, 16 and a half years old, so a very young rider, and you could hear down in Park Ferme there, a very mature rider all the same. And it was a very mature ride to come through for that podium spot, and we'll see if it gives him a big lift going into the next round of the World Championship. But it is a win for another of our relative newcomers. Just 4 starts in the series, already a winner. Aldi Satya Mahendra.
Aldi, what a race, what a last lap battle to achieve your first ever Super Sport 300 win. Tell us about your feelings.
Yeah, this is race very happy. I'm so very happy because this is world card for me, and also this is my first time in Circuit Moss. The condition is totally wet. I'm so happy I got the first win in World Super Sport 300. I want to say thank you to Yamaha Racing Indonesia for giving me this opportunity, and say thank you to my team, BR Course also. Yeah, I will do all my best in next future. Thank you.
Enjoy the moment. Congratulations.
Aldi Satya Mahendra becomes the second rider from Indonesia to win in the championship following Mahendra Pratama. It could have been his third win in the series, but for those few bike problems, he led the first couple of laps. And there is the defining move on the final lap, the fastest lap of the race. Quite superb from Aldi Satya Mahendra down into turn 20. Yeah, he takes the lead there, and you can see the battle then in the background as well for third position. It was all action-packed on the last lap, and it was all about keeping a cool head in those closing stages, and that's what Aldi was able to do. There we see him smashes his screen in celebration, both fists waving with joy. Fantastic celebrations here from Aldi Satya Mahendra. Remember the name. I think we'll see him take a few more rides in this series before the season is out somehow. 3 rounds still to go, as you mentioned, in France, Spain and Portugal. When he jumped in last year in Catalonia, though, he impressed as well. So it's a rider that wouldn't be worth keeping an eye on. I didn't think it was going to be for a race win, but Mahendra doing a great job. And joined Samuel DeSoro at the top of the Best Lap Award table as well, with both fastest laps this weekend as well. It was a best of 7th place in Catalonia, no less, last season, as he substituted for the injured Indy offer. We now await the riders to make their way to the
clip it, and he looked so strong and so comfortable all weekend. That's going to give that team a lot of confidence going forward, and it's going to give Mark a lot of confidence as well.
total of 6 retirements in that race. I've just noticed we lost Marco Gaggi on that last lap, yesterday's runner-up as well. He crashed out at turn 13 out of our sight.
Yeah, Gaggi had been in 13th position at that stage, and it ended up Max Repak was able to take advantage of that double point score on the Czech rider's debut weekend.
So onto the podium they come then. Third place for Jose Perez. He is up there in that top 3 at last. No longer Mr. Fourth place.
Slovakian, obviously, for a Repak, but it's been a great debut weekend for him.
There is Pepe Osuna. I don't think even he thought he would be on a World Championship podium this soon into his career. Only his 10th race at World Championship. Is an overjoyed Aldi. The tops. Handed out before we hear the national anthems. Good to see Aldi Satya Mahendra wearing his national flag of Indonesia, the red and white. Jose Perez wearing the Spanish flag as well, the man from Mallorca. Very smart class presented to the feet. And then shortly we will hear the national anthem of our winning rider here at the Autodrome Most, the national anthem of Indonesia.
Anthem of the winning rider, the national anthem of Indonesia.
And now the national anthem of our winning manufacturer Yamaha, the national anthem of Japan.
Yamaha, the national anthem of Japan.